Hey sisters. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I feel like I've really posted for YouTube and posted for a purpose. It is January 1st, you guys. It is the beginning of a new chapter in everybody's lives. And I just know that we're just going to be better this year. The quality looks a lot different. I'm actually on my iPhone 17 Pro Max. I actually updated my phone for Christmas. And it's still free Congo. I wrestled with it back and forth, but it really just came down to my 14 just not working how it needs to be working. And I think the quality on here really eats. I'm actually doing a landscape video on my iPhone 17 Pro. December was just a crazy month for me. I had to get an emergency root canal. It was a lot going on. And this year is the year that I get everything that I'm supposed to have, that God ordained for my life. And so I wanted to hop on here and say, hey, welcome back. But also say that I feel like at this point, I'm doing YouTube just to document my life until um, I make it big in film. To be honest, 2025 was a difficult year. It felt like a year of just almost of you're so close but you're not there. You know what I'm saying? And I know 2026 is going to be the year where it's just going to be about obtaining and gaining and just flourishing in prosperity and wealth and growth and just God's love. And as I reflect back on my journey on, making content on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, it has been lately, especially 2025, out of wanting money, out of wanting brand deals, and forgetting exactly what I wanted out of making content. Um, and I think I finally found my footing when it comes to content and what I really want to do, and not really caring about the views, not really caring about how many followers or subscribers, because those will come. Those are an added bonus. But I finally found what I want and what I want the girls to learn from me and what I want us to do together. And that's just becoming the best versions of ourselves, really diving into self care and just everything that makes us feel like that girl, like that bitch. You know what I mean? Like a baddie. And for me, that's self care, my body care collection, putting on makeup. I have not wanted to put on makeup in so long. And I feel like I have not really wanted to in so long. Like, I just been putting it on just to go out, but really trying to brush up on my techniques is what I'm going to be doing this year. We have a whole makeup haul coming. We have a new updated makeup routine. We have an updated body care routine. I have an updated body care collection coming out. Consistency is going to be my main thing. I don't care about views. I don't care about subscribers. I at this point, because it's been going on 2 years since I started YouTube, and I'm not where I wanted to be in 2025. This year is just about honing into an audience of just people that just want to do the same things that I want to do and see the same content that I want to see. Right now, I do have like half of my January content for TikTok and YouTube already planned. But I am like battling with the idea of whether I want to vlog. Vlogging is a whole different beast. Like I feel like vlogging to me, I get so in my head, like, okay, I'm vlogging for you, but I'm thinking about how I want the content to look, and I'm losing like sight of what I want like. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think and do it, but I'm not thinking and doing it. I'm just thinking, and then I end up getting overwhelmed. And I just don't do it. So this year, I'm trying not to put too much on my plate and plan too much, because my roommate actually told me one thing that I heard before, and I was like, I know this is me, but when she said it, it was like complete confirmation. So basically, I was trying to tell her about my content that I was doing. She was like, Kaylin, you have a tendency to talk about the plans you're going to do. And she was like, in your mind, it's satisfying the thought or the plan without you actually doing the action. So don't tell me. Like, I want to see it, I want to support it, but don't tell me. Like, tell me after it's done. And that's crazy because that's me. I do that. So, I'm trying not to put too much on my plate and like tell myself I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this and then I end up not doing it. So I'm trying to start small and I'm trying to use atomic habits. So small changes with big growth over time, right? I will be doing a 31-day challenge in January. I talked about this on TikTok. By the way, if you have not followed my TikTok, you really need to follow because I'm not going to sit here and hold you. I will be posting weekly here on YouTube, but you get more content on TikTok right now because TikTok is just a little bit easier to produce for and upload for. I love TikTok, but I love YouTube as well. So I think YouTube is a lot harder. So I'm not as consistent. And while I'm trying to change that in 2026, I'm not going to hold you. You need to go ahead and follow me on TikTok because I have a lot more updates, a lot more uploads, and a lot more personality on TikTok. I'm not going to lie. In January, I'm going to do 31 days of no frivolous spending. I think it's frivolous. Frivolous is the word. I just don't know if I'm saying it right. But anyways, we're gonna do 31 days of no frivolous spending. I have such a bad habit of just finding something to spend money on. I can look around this room, I can think in my head and find 15 million things to buy. I'm pretty sure most people are like that. But in order for me to gain the financial freedom and become the girl I want to become in 2026, I really have to learn how to budget correctly and how not to spend as much. On top of that, not only spending less, saving more, but bringing in more income. And so if you're spending, not saving or not saving to your full potential, and then you're not bringing enough money, when am I ever going to, reach financial freedom? And to be honest, I'm 23. Yes, I turned 23 in November. I'm 23, no kids, not married. I have no commitments. I could be a millionaire in like 2 years, a year, 2 years. Like, girl, what are you doing with your money? You know what I mean? So it's like, and I have a pretty good job. Like, I make a pretty good salary. It could definitely be more. And we're going to get into that. But I need to get to a point where money is just flowing and I don't know about it. So one thing about it, we can make, all of these goals and what we want to accomplish in 2026, but the main point is to make a plan. Is to structure your life so that the goals can actually be accomplished. So I'm focusing on the structures and what am I doing in my everyday life to make it easier. For example, I planned out my content, which is something I don't do. I don't like to do that. But I sat down and planned 2 weeks worth, like really half of January content for TikTok and YouTube. Um, as well as I'm going to be recording and filming ahead of time so that I won't have any excuses, right? Another thing that I'm doing with my spending is I've actually been doing this for 6 weeks, but when I get paid, I'm grocery shopping for the next 2 weeks to my next check, which I'm sure a lot of people do that. I just haven't been the type of person because I would either go to Chick-fil-A for 4 days and then I feel like I want to cook something, then I cook something and then go back to Chick-fil-A. So I'm trying to cut all of that out. So I'll create menus of foods that I want to eat and that I'm in a taste for that I feel like I would want to eat in the next 2 weeks. Make all like I would make the grocery list, shop my pantry, and then whatever I don't have, I will go to the grocery store. And honestly, that I love it. Like I do love it. It's just when I start to get lazy near my cycle that I can kind of fall off. So again, to make that easier, I bought stuff that I know I want to like eat on my cycle. I have fries in there. I have wings in there. I brought me some Chick-fil-A sauce. So at home Chick-fil-A, I have corn that I can make at home, Wingstop corn. Like, and on top of that, it's gonna help me eat better because eating from home is just better than eating out. So the difficult part is going to be the self-care products and like body care products because I absolutely love it. And honestly, when I came up with this idea, it kind of had the opposite effect because my shopping went into overdrive. I've had so many Amazon packages within the last week. It's crazy. But I told myself, do it now because you can't do it for a month. So I went into overdrive. But February 1st, baby, we getting right back to it. But I'll do like a mid-month little update and all that kind of stuff. But that'll be on my TikTok. So that's what I'm saying. Follow my TikTok. However, if you feel like this is something you need to do, you need to do it. I had to have an emergency root canal. So I doubled my debt. And I'm gonna be fully transparent with you. I'm gonna be fully transparent. For the last few months, I just thought I had a cavity. Don't go back to my old videos and try to look at it. But I've had a tooth right here that's looked so crazy since I was young. And they're trying to figure out if it was congenital, like did my tooth just grow like that? So the whole time I'm thinking it's just normal. Mind you, I've had braces before, right? So out of nowhere, like every time I ate sweets, it would just hurt like down there. It was like an exposed nerve and it would just hurt. So I'm thinking, oh, I have a cavity or something. Like, I'm just like, but it got worse to the point where I couldn't sleep without the pain. I would have to stand up throughout the night. Um, I couldn't really eat anymore. Like it was just really tearing me apart. If you are in the Northeast Atlanta area and you're looking for a dentist, please go to Mount Vernon Dental Group. Dr. Minstry is amazing. Amazing. My entire experience was perfection. He basically told me I needed to get a root canal and I was terrified. I was terrified. So I did so much research and he numbed me up really, really good. But the tooth was dead. The nerve was dead. So maybe that's, I don't know. The nerve was dead. He cleaned it out perfectly. My temporary crown did not hurt at all. It really didn't bother me that much. It just didn't feel like a regular tooth. That was the only thing that threw me off. And then my permanent crown was ready well before we thought it was going to be. Even with the holidays, I got it before Christmas, which was amazing. Please go to Mount Vernon Dental Group. They are located in Dunwoody, Georgia. Oh yeah, and shout out to his dentist assistant. She was so amazing, and the front desk receptionist. Everybody in there is just. I would trust them. Like I would just trust them with all of my dental work because they were amazing. So before this happened, I had made it clear in my mind that I was going to eradicate all of my debt. And when I say debt, I'm not including student loans because who really paying that? I mean, I guess I have to, but it's like my main debt that I'm considering is anything that's affecting my credit score. So my credit card utilization, any collection, is what I was going to be doing in 2026. And then boom, hit with the $4,000 dental bill. Now, thank God for my mama because she is going to help me. I cannot just sit here and act like I don't have no help because I do. I also don't want to put that burden on my mom. So I'm really trying to figure out like, do I need a second job? Like this is just a lot and I don't want to do that. So I kind of hit like a little mini depression because I don't know if I was PMSing or not, but I cried for a long time because I just don't want to do. My debt literally doubled. Like when I say exactly doubled, almost exactly doubled in a day. It's okay. God knows exactly what he's doing. So I don't know. Maybe this is just gonna teach me financial literacy in a whole new way. But yeah, now I have to focus on that too. I lost friendships. I thought I would be in a relationship, like a healthy relationship. That did not happen. I wasted time on that. Wasted and procrastinated a lot of time that could have been spent, creating the film career that I wanted, creating the content creator journey that I wanted. And, now looking back, I don't want to say wasted. I want to say it was preparation. Everything that we went through in 2025, it was preparation. Because I'm telling you, God is going to use all of that negativity, all of the things that didn't work and change it for our good. It may have felt like a waste, but I know I grew. I've learned a lot. I made mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. I made mistakes 2025. But in 2026, it's all about redemption. It's all about forgiving myself. It's all about becoming a better person. And along with that, I want to bring y'all on this journey. And if you love self-care, wellness, spirituality, makeup, being pretty, feeling pretty, just being happy and just being peaceful and doing everything you can to be who you need to be, then please subscribe, like, comment, share. Because this is the year we get everything we need to be getting, okay?